Hello, everyone, and welcome. The kickoff team out there getting set. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. All right, guys, here's our first look at this offense today. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The punt team makes its way onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football at a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Can't get him to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Power football with the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming. They go to the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And it'll be a touchdown.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. He'll pull it on the read. A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the third down pass is incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The offense set for a first down play.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to...
Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire now on second down. Trying play action. Shoots it to the left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Got his man in the middle. He'll have the third down. Caught. 28-yard line before he stopped. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. At the 45, on its way. He's run out of bounds. And a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Maldonado. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. He's going to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He makes the stop. Down leads them in second and manageable. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Dialing up a second down pass play. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll throw it on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on second down. Smashes through. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense.
I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
A first down run in the red zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Boston College delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the ACC. Trust me when I say the party is on in Chestnut Hill. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide and to the agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Almost had the completion, just missed it. And here comes the punt team. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down. And the outfield ready to go back to work. From the gun, the running back has it. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? On second down, wants to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Pulls it in. It's Benson. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes his connection. Tackled immediately after the catch. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. The back goes in motion. On second down, looking to throw. Got him downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're trying to get to him. He's got it on the run. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
And that's what I... on offense is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Trying to find his man on first down. Complete downfield. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Coming after it. Trying to get to it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Somebody needs... They'll try the outside to the left. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. First down here for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the quarterback is snowed under.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his ticket. It's incomplete. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Running back searching for a hole. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Time dwindling in the board right before the half. They'll throw it on first down. Makes the grab. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. The pass is incomplete with 5 seconds left.
Oh, man, I mean, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field. Nobody needs... on him. Just got to make the catch.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On second down, he'll let it fly. Going for it all. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the...
He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Huntsville. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
We're ready to get it started here in the second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job. Extra assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Line gets set. First down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
They need something that goes forward this time on second and long from the 14. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field. He hurls one deep down the left side. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle, it's Maldonado.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Quick tempo here for the offense.
Good enough for a first down.
They'll ride the hot hand. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up lead on second down. Handoff from the gun. Down to the 27. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Out of the shotgun on third down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Oklahoma State escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Pokes fans could have done without this one being so close. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try the run. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. And they can't make the connection. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He'll try to take it back. All the way in for the touchdown. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. He's back to throw on second down. Takes the easy completion. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third down, going up top. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Fair catch called for and made. A first down for the offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They feed him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Off the boot, looking for his man. Getting some heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Off the play fake on first down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. And I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed. Bodies blocking smaller guys.
First, they'll give it to the back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense getting set for first down. The RPO, it's complete. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quickly complete. Still running at the 40. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hodges. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. An attitude run as he's dragged down after a pickup of 6 down to the 14. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
3rd down coming up.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding, offense.
Will 10 more yards it has to cover. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. To the ground with the back. And he runs it all the way down to the 3-yard line before he's finally knocked. Just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. 3rd and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red zone stop that would have been. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throwing right. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Escapes the sack. He's not afraid to go deep. Fires into traffic, picked off.
And that's a really good job by the defense. Situation of 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. Running to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get a W.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis.